Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another She Says with Serena. I'm still your lovely host, Serena. It's good to have everybody back. It's been a couple of weeks since I've gone live and made a video. I'm thinking of going off my medication, so I thought I would bring that here first and tell you guys. It's not something that I've talked to my husband about yet. We'll get there. Um, I've actually already started going off one of my medications. I haven't taken my trazodone in 5 days now. It started that the first 2 nights I just didn't take it because I fell asleep before it was time to take it. And I take the trazodone to help me sleep. So if I'm falling asleep before it's time to take the trazodone, clearly I'm not needing the trazodone to help me sleep right now. So I decided to just stop taking that, which has been okay. It's been 5 days since I've taken it. And I'm still taking my Abilify right now. But I do think that going into the new year, I'm going to taper that away again. I feel like I'm in a pretty good space, so I don't think that there's a reason why I shouldn't be able to taper that away. There's many reasons why people like me who have mental illness uh, go on and off our medications. First of all, my first and foremost reason is because I have a lack of insurance. So I don't have reliable um, medicine coming in each month, prescriptions there where I can stay medicated the way doctors would like us to. But even if I did, here's the thing, even if I did, I don't think that I would because not all of us need the medication all the time. We need the medication when we need the medication. But then, like for me, my mental illness comes in episodes. So, in between episodes, I don't find that it's necessary for me to be medicated. Those medications do us a world of help. They help us so much. They help me regulate myself, they help me get sleep, they help to keep me from being psychotic, which the Abilify that I'm still on is an antipsychotic. That's my more important medication. Um, I have not had intrusive thoughts for several months. I've not had voices since sometime last year. I didn't have voices at all this year. I mean, I think at the beginning of the year I was still hearing a little bit, but nothing major. And then it all tapered off by February because by February I had gone off my medication. And I successfully, so in the year of 2021, I was medicated January and February. And then I was off of my medication until I didn't start taking my medicine again until the end of August, beginning of September, maybe even on into October, because I started these videos at the beginning of October and I was manic then, so I know I was starting to take my medicine. But the medications can also, you have to read the side effects. They come with side effects, and they can't. Long-term use can damage your organs, and so I try not to take the medication any more than I feel is necessary. If I needed to take it every single day of my life, I would. Um, for me, because my bipolar and my schizoaffective come in episodes, and I so far have been able to recognize my triggers when they're coming so that I can reflect on myself and say, okay, this is happening again. Let's get it regulated. Let's start taking the medication. But going into the new year, I am going to go in fresh. I have found that over the past 2 months, what happens when I start taking the medicine is when I'm manic, I'm super creative. Um, I think in November, I wrote a book in like 12 days. Um, Not a long book, more like a novella, not a novel, but a novella. Uh, Still, yeah, it's something that I'm able to do, that creative flow and that jump of energy that I can get so that I can do those things. I mean, that's if you've ever tried to write a book, writing a book in a short period of time is not easy. Writing a book itself is not easy. So to write it in a short period of time is something that I can do, and I would like to be able to do it, but I can't always do it when I'm on the medication. And there's two books that I'd like to work on going into 2022 And one of them is for my family, and it's just a matter of compiling things and putting it all together. But another is going to be a book about schizoaffective and my feelings and my interactions with schizoaffective and schizophrenia. And in order for me to write that book, to be able to focus and get my creative juices flowing, I can't be on the medication the entire time. Which is funny because the last book that I wrote, which is Dear Daughter, I was medicated when I wrote it. I was also manic. It was when I first started. Well, it actually wasn't when I first started taking the medicine. I don't know. It comes, it goes. I know that I feel okay about weaning myself from the medicine right now. I want to, one of the other things that the medicine causes is weight gain. And in 2021, I gained 25 pounds. So I would really like to lose, at least 20 of that 25 pounds. I'd like to lose all 25, but, let's be realistic. So it's hard to do that when you're on these medications because a lot of these medications cause weight gain. The good thing about the trazodone is the trazodone will actually help with weight loss, but the Abilify causes weight gain, so they're kind of counteracting each other there. And it's not as if I've lived a very healthy life this year. Okay, so it's not all the medicine; it's some of just pure laziness on my part. I know that all I need to do to lose weight is eat less and move more. I preach it all the time to other people. Speaking about preaching, my faith is still very strong. Um, you'll notice, I'm sure through these videos, you have noticed that there are some times that I'm very, very Jesus freaky, and other times not so much. And that comes with my illness. The more I'm manic, the more I'm fearful that I'm going to start experiencing the schizo effects again, the more I latch on to Jesus and I try to keep my focus on Him. And that way, I feel like for me, it seems that whatever mindset I'm in, so if I'm in a mindset of Jesus and love and light and laughter, then if I'm becoming manic or if I'm starting to experience the symptoms of my mental disorders, then those those things will manifest in whatever it is I'm focused on at the time. So if I'm all focused on drinking and getting high and fighting and negativity, then when I get manic, that's going to be where my focus is at. I'm going to be in an angry place. But if my focus is, like I said, on Jesus and love and light and laughter, then that's where my focus is going to be. And look, if I'm going to be loony, let me walk around and sing and be happy and love myself and love everybody. Then I would rather be like that than a lot of people who have schizophrenia have their voices and their internal dialogue and stuff is not very nice to them. And I don't want to, and I experienced a little bit of that, and I don't want to have to experience that again. So it's something that I'm very aware of and fearful of, and it's something that I watch out for a lot. So I hope that everybody had a good holiday season. Isn't it weird? The holidays are so weird to me because we stress ourselves out preparing for this great thing, this great event to happen, and it happens, and it's almost like when it's over, you can almost hear the world collectively sigh, like, "Oh, it's over. We got through the holidays again." And isn't it funny because it's almost like we look forward to something that we don't totally look forward to. And it'd be what we're so glad to see it. We look forward to something that we're glad to see end. And I find that very strange. I really don't treat the holidays the way a lot of other people do. I'm sure there are other people who treat it like I do, where it's, I don't know. I just don't stress myself out as much anymore as I did maybe 20 years ago. Um, Life is stressful enough to stress yourself out over gifts and giving and stuff like that. I think that a lot of things are super, super great and wonderful if you can do those things. But there are so many other ways to find to show people that we love them and that we care. It doesn't always have to be something so stressful. It can be something as simple as, um, I think like like my sister gave me a bracelet this year, and it made me feel so much a part of her family, my family, our family. Um, and I didn't know how, because financially speaking, there's nothing that I could do to show her, how much I love and appreciate her. And so, for me, just to sit with her on the couch and kind of let her know how much she means to me is is a gift that I can give to her. It's my love and my words and my time and my effort. And I hope that going into the new year, that's something that each of us remembers is important and something to do is our time and our effort. It's not the things that we give. It's the time, it's the effort, it's the thought that we give. And I tell you, this year, I was thinking back over the past few days about this whole year, and it's not been a bad year for us. It's not been a bad year at all. I don't want to say that it's been a great year because it has, it's there. Nothing amazing has happened to rock the moon or anything like that. But a couple of little things have happened. My husband has gone into remission. He's almost through with his cancer treatment. We'll be wrapping that up by February, I hope. And I mean, that's been a 3-year ordeal, hasn't it? 2019, 20, 21. Yeah, we're going into the fourth year of that. And um, my daughters have made strides, and their lives have changed and stuff like that. But I did. We had a few losses this year, which was unfortunate. At the same time, I don't believe that death always has to be sad. I think sometimes if we just celebrate the life that people had when they were here, and if we don't look at death as an ending, but as a new beginning, um, it's sorry, I'm trying to reach my little puffer. It's a new beginning to learn how to have a new relationship with those who aren't with us. And that's a tricky one because how can we have a relationship with people who aren't here? And it's something that we all have to figure out ourselves. I've always continued having relationships with people just because they've passed. They're still very much part of my life. Um, Going into this new year, for this channel, it's going to be meaning weekly check-ins at least. If I need to do it more, I will do it more. I'm definitely going to be keeping track of how things are with my tapering off the medication. Um, when the doctors, when you get diagnosed, one of the first things the doctors tell you, regardless of what you're diagnosed with, if it's mental health, any mental health, doctors will say, start keeping a journal, keep a mood journal. And for years, I didn't do it, and I still won't do it, to be completely honest. But I keep it in my brain, and so I know that I'm on a cycle because August 26th, around there, of 2020 was when I was initially diagnosed with schizoaffective. And it was around August of 2021 that I started to become manic again. August through September, I kind of started to feel a certain way. By October, I was doing this channel and back on my medication. So I don't know what the point of me saying that was. I think I'm just babbling at this point. Isn't that what I mean, this Sunday morning babbling? Because that's what I'm good at. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. Going into the new year, every Sunday morning, I'm going to come on here and let you guys know how I'm doing, or let me know, because this channel is really more about me than it is about anything else. Remind myself how I'm doing and where I'm at with my mental health. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on how things are going with my books and my creativity and my life in general. And we will be checking back in with, we did talk to, during the month of November, we talked to Angela, who has schizophrenia. We'll check in with her again sometime in January or February. We talked to my friend Fred, who also has schizophrenia, and we'll check back in with him too. I actually haven't heard from him for about a week, so I'll be getting in touch with him sometime in the next few days to see how he's going. And I hope all of you have had an okay holiday season. It doesn't, remember, like, it doesn't always have to be great. It doesn't. Life doesn't always have to be great. It's okay to just be okay. And you guys, don't forget that you are worthy. You are worthy of happiness and love and light and laughter and all the good things in life. And come back next Sunday and see how I am after a week of tapering down. This week I'm going to be doing half doses, okay? And going into the new year, then I'll be doing no doses, and we'll see what happens. Peace out, y'all. Don't forget to do all those things my husband likes you to do with the buttons. Bye.